Hey there, YouTubers. My UP fall adventure is coming to an end. I have to start the trek back to Ohio, but I had a fantastic trip. I'm leaving the beautiful UP. Today's destination, I'm going from Gladstone area to St. Ignace to the casino, and it might, good chance, most likely be free camping, because once they turn the water off, in the past they haven't charged you to use electricity. So one night, maybe two, depending on how I'm feeling. Might be nice just to relax for an extra day there. I don't know. I got some feedback recently, and what I'm gonna try to do, I am never gonna be the person that shows you out the windshield and then me in the corner. I'm not running two cameras to do that, and I have to struggle to be on camera because I think all the pretty stuff is on the outside, and when you're traveling, I like to show that. But what I'm gonna try to do my best, whoa, we got some gusty wind. What I'm gonna try to do my best at is to tell you how long the out the window stuff is gonna be for those that really aren't into the time lapse and the music. The parts that I like because it's showing you where you can go. But I'll try to do a better job of telling you when the breaks are gonna be from me rambling to showing you out the window. I can't guarantee that I'm not gonna ramble while it's out the window, because sometimes I like to do that. I like to ramble. Cats are doing well. They were not excited that the wheels started moving, but they usually aren't. It's a little later than when I wanted to go, as it always is, but it's not bothering me today at all. It's pretty. Most of the leaves are gone. I don't know what you can see around me or behind me, but most of the leaves are down. But we'll see if that changes. Just got a couple hours to go today.
And then they use some really tiny tools to make this movie.
Yeah, they're little tools, Elf Boy. Haven't heard Elf Boy in a while, have you? Elf Boy's doing well, the cats are doing well, I'm doing well, everybody's well. Okay, that's it for now, and I'll start right back up when I think of something to talk about. I'm back. On camera, trying to get used to it. It is actually the 17th of November. Again, not sure when this is going to get posted. And I think this is close to the latest I've been up here. And today was a nice day. I think it was about 60, 50 something, maybe 60. It's been cold, and you get the idea that the UP is awesome, but the UP gets cold too. That wind gets blowing, it gets cold. I talked to people back in Ohio, and there's been snow down there too, so what are you going to do about the weather? You never know what it's going to do. It's hard to figure out. I don't know if I'm going to see any leaves. Now it's just, pine and bare trees. So I guess it's not the most beautiful thing to show you me along US 2 on the bottom of Lake Michigan, or on the top of Lake Michigan, the bottom of the UP. Not really a ton to see. Just keeping my eye out for deer. Vinny, you're of no help. 16-pound diabetic cat on my lap, just cruising along. Since the camera's on me, if you see me do this a lot, this old 99 Leisure Travel has the air ride in it, and it leaks on me. When it's cold especially, it leaks. So I have to spend a lot of time keeping an eye on that gauge up there. And then I had an issue with it, so I had to rewire it over here, but the leak's somewhere in the back. So I used a switch that was in place for the TV for the air ride instead of buying a new, because it's just the lever that wasn't working. The gauge still works. So there's that happens. Oh, and since I'm on camera, I didn't cut the hair. The hair's not gone. It's long enough that I'm using one of those hair tie thingies. Maybe I can look presentable at times or something, I don't know. Still not 100% if I'm cutting it. I think I'll cut it. Cruising along 68 and a 65. I have to get gas. There's the updates of all the impressive things going on as I'm driving down the road, driving east to St. Ignace.
Remember, Santa knows if you've been speeding.
All right. I don't know if it's true or not. It seems like when I speed, that little recorded voice comes on, Elf Boy telling me that Santa knows. Maybe it just comes out randomly, even if I'm not speeding, but it always seems like I'm speeding when he says it. Like Thanksgiving's coming up, and I'm gonna go to relatives for Thanksgiving. I'm eating turkey. So if you're like super vegan, I'm a heretic. If you're have no interest in vegan at all, you think I've lost my mind. I think I'm somewhere in the middle. I always try to be somewhere in the middle of most things. It's just a great way to eat, but I know one thing for sure. I'm never gonna be the salad and beans in it to get your protein. Yeah, so right now it's something I'm gonna talk about more than many people might like. So tune that part in, come back for what you like. I'll try not to talk about it in videos like this. You know, I'll try to keep that.
Santa brings us the leftover cookies.
Yeah, he brings them the cookies. I will just say last night, speaking of cookies, I had vegan bread pudding, and bread pudding is one of my favorite things. Cooked 2 different versions, didn't record it. I don't know why I didn't record it, but I'll probably make it again. Cooked one of them where we used just egg instead of egg, and of course you're using whatever plant milk somebody likes. And the other one was a plant milk and coconut milk instead of eggs, and both were very good. Still had the rum sauce glaze on it. Came out. Bread pudding done right can be awesome. I'm a big fan. Nice rum sauce on it. You wouldn't know it was vegan. I'm in Manistee. I'm just passing the lighthouse I included in a friggin' fantastic sunset video that I did. That, as all my sunset videos goes, nobody watches them. They're really nice. If you can't sit there and find your zen, I don't know. That's what they help me. You know, I make the long video, so it just stopped. So we'll start up again. I make the long video. I'm pretty much sitting there with the camera running and taking a few shots with my cell phone, but when I sit there, I'm really trying to soak it in and be a part of it. Things are shifting and falling. Hope that wasn't valuable. I don't know what the speed limit is here. Oh, it's 10 miles an hour slower than I'm going. I'm gonna stop here and get gas. 332. I'm right about a quarter of a tank, but there's no need to fiddle fart around, is there? All right, we're here, Vin. Get off. GoPros. All right. Showed you a little bit of color still here in Manistee. I'm still considering what's going on with my fuel gauge, because it told me I had a quarter of a tank and I put 23 gallons in. I think it should be a little bit more than that. All right, here we go, and as you can see, the camera is going to show you where we're going. Nothing to see quite yet, so we'll be back. There's beautiful Lake Michigan. So to me, this is much better than showing you my face. I got Kiki back up in her coffee pot. She's a happy cat. I got Vinny back on my lap. He's not a happy cat. There's some waves out there. See? It's pretty barren. Not a lot of trees. Just the conifers out here. But now by here, I always have to seem to show you. I'm not staying, but this is the Quaden Casino in Manistee. And right to your left, look as hard as you can. They have free camping here. There's nobody in it. They have, I think, 8 or 10 or 12 110, just normal household plugs, and 130 amp. I stayed there last fall. I went from Ontnoggin to there, or maybe Marquette to there, I don't know. I think Ontnoggin and stopped for pasties and Cootagie's. I have pasties in my refrigerator, and I know I already talked about it. Not talking about the vegan stuff all the time, but they are real pasties. I didn't get any veggie ones. The veggie ones are very good too, but I did get another bottle of sauce, and you can put that on everything. Okay, so there's not a lot to see right now, but one thing I do like, I'll say, I still think this is pretty. It's obviously not fall color pretty, but the birch trees and the other aspen trees, they call them something up here. They're not quite birch, but there's white. It's escaping me, and because I can't think of it, I'm gonna leave a blank space right now to tell you what they are. Poplar. Up here they call them popple. Yeah, how could I not remember that? I've told you in the past, YouTubers, that this stretch of 2 can be dangerous because people get impatient. The speed limit is 65. I'm doing 55 behind this person. And maybe I could have made it with that guy, but I don't think so. So we'll see. 55. Come on now. Come on now. It happens. When you're an old van, just be patient. I'm not even doing 55. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking before I say something mean about this blue Festiva in front of me. Alright, we're trying it. Here's a little sky lapse for you. I'll tell you when it's over. I'll put the time right now. 13:16. Now music. I wasn't gonna keep going, but as I look through the GoPro, it looks pretty to me, so I'd like to see how it turns out. I feel compelled to tell you I am going 68 miles an hour in a 65. As someone flies by me. Alright, we are coming up on a place where should be able to show you Lake Michigan. If you've never been here, I think you deserve to see it. If you've been to the UP and you've seen Lake Michigan, I bet you'd want to see it again because it's pretty. Alright, this is Nobbin Way. I think it's Nobbin Way. I may forget. I gotta slow down, I'm going too fast. And there is beautiful Lake Michigan. A quarter after 5, not even 10 after 5, and it's pretty dark. There's more going over the Cut River. You get to this spot, right there is a roadside rest. I suggest going out, walking down the hill, checking out the Cut River. It's pretty cool. It gets dark early. It is about 20 after 5.
1.25 miles. Turn left. Santa bring for us the leftover cookies.
Elf Boy keeps saying that because I put in where I'm going, and he wants wants me to go a way that's like a mile shorter, but a bigger pain. So I'm gonna keep it on here. I also wanted to say, I said in a video in the past, if you have the GoPro 7 Black, it's got an issue. If you're charging it like I'm doing right now, sometimes there's a firmware error that will take the audio and the video out of sync. I found that out a couple times when I was on camera. When you're off camera, it really doesn't matter, you know, if it's a little bit off. You know, a quarter-second delay doesn't matter right now, but if it's on my face, then it looks really weird. So that's another thing that makes doing YouTube videos fun. Your equipment doesn't always cooperate. It's windy. But it's beautiful for my eyes. It's just funny, I forgot. I've been up here long enough and it's been doing this for a while. I forgot how early it gets dark. I don't know why I'm doing this. You probably can't see anything. Makes it coming up here in the winter tough. You know, early in the morning you might have snow and ice, and then you got dark, and you're always watching for deer. Didn't it? And I've done a lot of lens restoration for this old van. It'll stay for a while, but you know, no matter how good a one you use, once they get old, they get old. I might look into replacing them, but they're pretty expensive. I got a bunch of people following me. I'm not in their way, but they're following me, so I won't feel bad if they pass me. You know, it's good having a rabbit when you're speeding, and it's good having a rabbit when you're worrying about deer. I'm not too worried in this area, but it happens. The sign for the Mackinac Bridge said poor visibility, and there is poor visibility. Headlights on, but we're not crossing the Mighty Mac today. Tomorrow, or maybe the next day. So this is St. Ignace we're coming up to. Fingers crossed on the casino having spots, and we'll cross them again for maybe it'll be free. Free. No sense showing you next to nothing out the windshield. Can't turn the camera around because you won't see me at all. Oh, another thing. I've crossed the Mackinac Bridge. I've lost count. It's a lot.
1 mile, exit right.
No, we're not doing that. But I've crossed it once at night, and it was pretty cool. I have a little, I wouldn't call it fear, hesitation about heights. You know, in the Mackinac, you're 200 feet above the water. But at night, I don't know if tonight would be the night because of low visibility, but that is lit up so bright. It was awesome. It was a no-wind night, and something going on here. It was a no-wind night, and it was just beautiful. I lost track of what I was thinking about. Sorry about that. It happens. We'll just carry on. But you didn't know, if you're afraid of heights, you didn't realize it was dark.
Right. Say, why don't you let me drive?
You couldn't tell you were 200 feet above the water. So that was cool. Now I'm going to shut up because I screwed that all up. 45 degrees in the steaming metropolis of St. Ignace. Out to the casino's about 4 miles. It's dark as snot balls out here. I'm the only one here. I'm plugged in. I got a good thing with my surge protector, so I'm going to back in. That's it. Made it to casino camping. Have a great and wonderful day.